actually not a lot of girls that are hitting a lot of greens. How do you attack that, and kind of how do you play to your strengths, and what do you do to try to get an edge on the field?
Kind of like what Nelly just did. You play almost to the fat bit of the green right there.
She says she just does it truly one shot at a time. In fact, Hollis Stacy, Nelly put into her yardage book and uses that to this day. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Nothing wrong with this start.
As we take a look at some of the highlights, Nelly Korda getting started at the third for birdie.
Yeah, 2 pars to this point, but doing exactly what she needs to do, give herself lots of birdie opportunities.
It's fine now. Yeah. Really good.
Everybody liked it except it appeared for Nelly in the air, but that one is fine. It is left.
So nice at the fourth.
Yeah, used all of her power to be right here in this short-sided bunker shot in 2, and just beautifully done. About to take a 3-shot lead here with this short birdie putt.
Wow, to 12 under, up by 3 here on the final day of a major championship.
This whole playing back into the wind today, Tom. And as Paige was saying, the fairways are a lot softer. I think with 1.5 inches of rain overnight.
Swing, buddy.
Looking and comparing birdie totals on the golf course from yesterday to today, there are a lot less opportunities for players to make a move.
Which is why she's so good from this spot.
Should be a 4, but just looks down at the contact there.
Yeah, she looks so comfortable, doesn't she, Tom, in all aspects of her game right now?
Yeah, it's been that way for the last, well, pretty much all season.
Those trees on the right do really come in. I mean, Lynn's going to push the ball towards those trees today as well.
It was something that she was practicing on the range there. She teed that driver up very low, trying to bring the ball flight down on such a windy day. And this week, she's hit some beauties in here.
Another one. Stayed right there.
It was a good-looking roll, though. It's kind of every putt that we've seen from Nelly either goes in or just barely misses. But, I mean, she's playing some incredible golf.
Just to help it cut through that wind. Doesn't need it floating like Brooks did. This is still very high.
Just got, but it's on the wrong side of the ridge there. Just got over the bunker, but as you can see. As you knew, that didn't quite have enough. That reaction.
Yeah, I don't see too much in this, Tom. Pretty straightforward.
Good work.
A little bit of a discussion on the tee. Maybe not 100% comfortable with the tee shot there.
This was pounded.
Yeah, she doesn't have to worry about that bunker carry at all.
Nope.
Just, I mean, that club has looked so solid in her hand.
Second shot, par 5. Karen Stupple's out there.
This one's going on a little bit of a draw. It's going to miss the green left. So she's going to have to negotiate that.
That's something you see very often. Nelly with 2 clubs out, hitting a chip like this. A little indecision. Could have taken it a couple different ways.
Oh, never a doubt. That's the way the week has been. That's the way 2024 has been. 3 under on the day to 13 under par.
This is a low ball flight, Tom, but this looks really good.
She's practicing that on the range. Just maybe.
Yeah, right around that ridge there. Good look at birdie for Korda. This for birdie at 9.
What's even more remarkable, Tom, is that those scores aren't in perfect conditions either.
No, she's had some tricky conditions, especially in the Ford Championship in Arizona. It was the 3rd win. It was really difficult over the weekend there. It wasn't particularly pleasant in Palos Verdes, 2nd victory.
One of the most windy holes that the players have come across so far. Just pretty exposed, and the fairway is really soft, so not getting any run or release on these tee shots. You know, Nelly did go a little bit there. It's over the bunker.
I mean, where do you land this thing, Morgan?
I think you just have to take that. That's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's got to be a really cool place to be if you're Nelly Korda.
Look at this. Look at this. Come on now.
Talk about not opening the door an inch. Wow, what a shot. Only the 6th birdie of the day. We've talked about how hard this green is to hit, and just, you know, she had a beautiful shot in there.
Heavily back into the wind here, Tom.
Right.
It is.
It's open over there. There's not the long grass that you do find around this golf course.
Just a little controlled swing here. I think, you know, into the wind. Should stop very quickly.
Asking for it to get down. She knows that it falls away after the hole, but
I think in general, Morgan, that's been really huge for Nelly over the course of these 4 victories that she's had so far this year, is that the adversity that she's overcome in order to achieve them.
It's going to be a bogey. She's overcome some adversity in the last few years. Remember, 2 years ago, she suffered a blood clot in March of 2022 and then had to undergo surgery.
No, this is drawing too much. Go sit down.
And you get the ball turning into such a wind like that, it's going to magnify the miss. And she's shown beautiful pace all week with the putter in her hands.
And I think ordinarily, you know, you've got Nelly coming up with a par 5. So you think, well, I think Nelly is like in players that have played over 100 rounds on tour.
With the wind and this par 5 would set up very well for her eye.
She got through that one pretty nicely.
That is way down there, Karen. My goodness. Beautiful tee shot.
She's done that. You've got it to move just a hair to the right.
Can run through the green here. The back left slopes away. But that's not a bad spot to be, chipping back across the green.
Nice touch again from Nelly. No.
That was the first putt that we've seen her make in a long time where she didn't keep that putter going through impact, down and through it.
Okay. Nelly maybe feeling it just like the others. Played so well, but
Pounds this one straight down the left half the fairway.
Something like that.
Yep, exactly like that.
Only 74 feet at the apex there, teeing it down lower, trying to flight the ball down so it doesn't get up and in the wind. Beautifully done.
Got a little bit of a downhill lie here. And I think the ideal play is just a little bit long of this hole. This is just a smooch left.
No problem.
yeah, it could be tricky.
Korda for par.
Back uphill.
It does. Barely, but it does go in to save par and stay at 13 under par coming down the stretch here at a major championship.
Oh, she's just got a big gust right then too. Low ball flight.
Left side,
It is.
dangerous. It is dangerous. Is that in the penalty area? It looked like it was heading that way.
The tendency is to want to try and make up the ground for losing one into the penalty area, but it's such a dangerous hole location.
Doesn't like it, does she?
No, it's going more towards the flag.
She doesn't like it. She will now.
My word.
It's good for pace. So it is going to be a bogey for Korda. She's going to fall back to 12 under par, and it's going to be 2 bogeys in the last 5 holes, having had that run of bogey-free golf. It's not as free-flowing at the moment as it was for Korda. A little tighter.
This is drifting to the right. Got a little bit of an upslope here to deal with that lip, but this is a high lip. Oh, she hit this one high too. This one's going to the left side of the green. It was a good strike.
Okay, job number 1, get it out of the bunker. She did leave a shot in the fairway bunker on the first hole.
That little ridge that runs across the center of this green.
Had to work for that and got it.
Really solid stroke there. Look, you can see that sigh that she let out. You got to be prepared for everything. It's been fairly smooth sailing for her so far today. But
This is on a little draw. This is a really good line too.
Oh, it's fabulous. Watch out. Oh, it hits the flag. Would you believe it? What a shot from a player who has proved she is a great champion. Oh, moved right across the hole on her. Didn't quite keep the speed up. Still a 2-shot lead, and we've got Maya Stark behind the green at 18.
And there's a clock that's behind the green that she's aiming at. There you go.
Loves it.
perfect. Center cut. That is just in the driver's seat.
Nelly's only got a 7 on here. So she's going to hit this high and... She got all of this one too.
Oh, yeah. That'll settle just off the back.
Gosh, you have to think that's wraps right there.
That cushion is just one. Oh. The incredible winning streak continues. It's 5 in a row as Nelly Korda captures the Chevron Championship. And she just refuses to lose right now.
구독과 좋아요, 알람 설정 부탁드릴게요.